Ford Mustang 2015 present. You can take the car out of Michigan, but can you take Michigan out of the car? This 6th generation Ford Mustang is the most UK-ready pony to trot out of the vast Ford factory since the first one rolled off the production line in 1964. It's been around for a few years now, but in this American legend, a better used by than a traditional European coupe, such as an Audi TT or Mercedes C-Class. Its scale still unmistakably vast, though. Its style echoes those past generations of Mustang that varied rather haphazardly from Howling Wolf to Flaccid Puppy. Now you can have it as this fastback coupe or a convertible. You can also have it with a 313 bhp, 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine or a 410 bhp, later improved to 444 bhp in 2018, 5-liter V8 one. Standard is a 6-speed manual gearbox, but there are also 2 automatic versions. Early models had a 6-speed box, while later, facelifted versions from 2018 get an improved 10-speed unit. You can have it in its regular form, which includes keyless entry and start, a selectable drive mode switch, LED headlights, 19-inch alloy wheels, adaptive cruise control, dual-zone climate control, a rear parking camera, and a limited slip differential, or with a variety of custom option packs, which include an upgraded Bang & Olufsen audio systems, climate-controlled seats, along with sat-nav. On the road, the Mustang is brawny and butch and feels the heavyish car it is. Its steering requires more heft than most similar performance cars to these days, so if it doesn't turn it to corners as quickly as the best rivals, it still grips well and can be provoked into entertaining angles if wanted. The V8 car is fast after an initial lethargy, while the lighter 4-cylinder version has a respectable turn of speed without ever feeling terribly threatening. The optional 10-speed automatic box is rather snappy and can flick through multiple gears in one go. An occasional habit of switching between ratios indecisively is the only slight annoyance. The driving position is for the most part hard to fault. It has huge range of adjustment to the steering wheel and seat, meaning even the tallest of drivers should have no problem getting comfortable. That said, some might wish the seat could be a little lower. Visibility can be problematic too, with the sloping rear and thick pillars. The 12-inch digital instrument cluster is impressive, although the graphics on the standard 8-inch touchscreen look a little old-fashioned. They respond with reasonable speed though. There is plenty of room up front, although space in the rear is a little limited for such a large car. There's a good-sized boot too, although the high loading lip and narrow opening limit its practicality somewhat. Safety-wise, the Mustang initially scored a disappointing 2 stars in the Euro NCAP tests, although this was raised to 3 stars following some updates on the 2017 onwards models. This is a very long car, with a huge bonnet and sporty-ish driving position that means seeing the corners of the car properly can be difficult. Rear visibility is limited, so it's worth checking the bodywork carefully for scuffs and dents, and the alloy wheels for any damage caused by curbs moving out to connect with them unexpectedly. Check all the electrical equipment on board works as it should, including the sat-nav, infotainment and seats. Most reported problems center around non-engine electrics failing, which is why it's always advisable to check these carefully before buying. Some owners have had minor issues with poor paint work too. There have been 2 recalls relating to battery cables. The first is for early examples made between the 1st of January and the 23rd of February 2015, regarding the cables being too close to the potentially very hot exhaust manifold, which could result in a fire. The second is for Mustangs that were manufactured between the 23rd of May 2017 and the 20th of June 2018, and also relates to the routing of the wiring. In both instances, check with a Ford dealer to make sure your car has any remedial work carried out. The Mustang didn't feature in our most recent reliability survey, but Ford as a brand finished in 18th place out of 31 manufacturers. Although the 2.3 is the more sensible car to choose, we feel if you are going the whole hog and purchasing a used Mustang, that the V8 version would better live up to the expectations you may have for the model. It will cost you a little more to buy and run, but it is the most enjoyable. To cut down on costs, we'd look for a standard car, but if you were to find one with one of the 4 custom packs attached and it was sensibly priced, why not go for it? Our favorite Ford Mustang 5.0 V8. Well, if you are the owner of this car, then please describe the problem that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your feedback that will help viewers when choosing a car. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for attention. It isn't much work for you to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.